but usually the execution's a bit lacking compared to other teams at the same tier, I want to say right now. And missing that window because of the way they often draft becomes fatal for the team.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to see kind of how they handle the early game this time, or the transition into that mid game period where they have been struggling. But it looks actually now it kind of looks like we're gonna have a Slark mid against this mid DK.
I actually like this.
So they're just gonna safe lane the Magnus against the Nishra. I like this quite a lot. I think the Slark is just gonna be fine. The Firebirth can be a little bit annoying for him. I think like the Firebirth spam. Of course, Dragon Knight doesn't really want to trade hits with the Slark.
No, because it's
mid lane is not a very long lane, so
yeah, you get like 3 hits in and then you move away. It is melee on melee though. That's the difference, right? It's not like when you're a ranged hero, you're like, aha, this melee hero has no chance against me at all.
The cool thing is that they're gonna have this, at least like the Magnus against the Prophet. I think that's kind of nice lane because you just get to slap the treants with your empowered Magnus and you feel pretty good.
And then I guess the other like flip side in that mid game, that mid lane situation we talked about is Dragon Blood is fixed health regen, right? So like when you lose your stats, you are gonna just regen up to full quicker, I guess. Not someone that usually bothers a DK that much though, because he just has so much inherent regen.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it should be very difficult for Slark to actually, kill the DK or do something that actually matters. But I feel like they're both just gonna farm, and I think Connor gonna be pretty happy with it. Just the fact that the Magnus also should be pretty happy in his lane, I think it's gonna make them feel good.
Do you think it would be better to maybe stick the like Ench top on the Rubik bot, just because the dispel value against the Flame Guard if Chrysalis goes to that build, so you can never actually do anything to the Night Stalker?
Yeah, I don't hate it. I was considering the Rubik going bottom. I mean, the one thing is that now they have a better kind of mix between like the top lane also has some outspam, so they're not gonna get too pushed. With the Rubik, he can throw the Fade Bolt out, so that if the Night Stalker is with the Enchantress, I feel like they might just get pushed, right? They might just get this treatment where they're just gonna be fighting creeps. Now that might not happen, and also the bottom lane, the Magnus already can push the lane a little bit, but.
Also, I guess there's the factor of the Wind Ranger, right? Like, Ench, you look at it, it's like, man, if only I could duplicate this hero and stick it in both lanes, then, dispel galore, because you've got a Wind Run that you can get rid of in the bot lane and a Flame Guard in the top.
Yeah, so, wherever you go, you're useful, yeah.
I guess in that regard, when you look at these lanes, I feel like most of these aren't really volatile. Maybe bot is the one where a kill could happen if a good shackle shot lands. But other than that, I kind of imagine these first 5 minutes should be pretty chill.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually what they say. There's going to be Orb of Venom queued up on Slark, so he wants to be able to kind of walk down Dandy a little bit. You can see he's trying to take Dandy's kind of hill, etc. I mean, this is also one of those lanes where I think you go for at least 2 points in the Essence Shift. That way, it becomes pretty annoying for the DK to play.
Yeah, we're already seeing that come into effect a little bit.
It's tanking those hits, yeah.
That's kind of ridiculous because you can just so easily offset the Brief Fire because you have the Dark Pact. So it's not even like you're evenly screwing each other's CSing ability over.
Yeah, that is doing okay though. Got the 2 points in Dragon Blood, and yeah, it's fine for now.
Is this the type of lane that you feel he can kind of ever force Slark out and then get like a push going on the mid tier 1, or do you think Naive's just going to see it like a happy camp?
Once you get 6 on the DK, you're gonna just start slapping him, right? Like then there's no reason to let the Slark get up to you anymore and hit you.
But it's like you can't ever really force him out, right? Because he just gets Shadow Dance to 6, retreats for a moment, and always comes back.
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna try to pressure the tower, basically, right? You hit him and force him to go regen, and then that's when you hit the tower.
Yeah, and can't they have hero... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Where is he going? No, I'm just curious. Where is Dandy headed right now? He's looking to make a rotation.
He's like, look at me. Look at me. I am the playmaker.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this, though. The problem is now that the Prophet is coming here, and he's only level 2. Slark is just gonna...
Jesus. He's gonna give him the pain, that's for sure. even takes a point to pounce, so he'll be able to keep doing that.
I mean, if they started like this, I think it's fine. I think Dendy was fine there. He was even with the Slark, and I think he would have been just okay there. Now there's a lot of pressure on the DK to do well in this bottom lane, because I'm not sure the Prophet is going to have a great thing here.
And the only other thing I can imagine is, okay, imagine the situation, right? Because Dendy's got a 1-1-2 build. What if he accidentally leveled stun and then made the call because, like, you can actually do summon on the outer lanes with that stun combo, but in the mid, it's wasted on the Slark?
It can always be nice to have a point in the stun, right? It's not like you can always just wait for the Slark to Dark Pact and then use it after or whatever.
Yeah, but you tend to level a higher level than 4. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm a little bit surprised that he over the stun. I'm not sure if that affected his laning decision.
Because, you know, Dendy's a TI player, right? We're not mistaking that, but we've seen that players, you know, anyone can make a mistake, okay? You know,
of course, anyone can make a mistake.
28 years ago, 29 years actually it'd be. Was it 28? 27? I can't remember my age. 27 years ago, my parents proved that anyone can make a mistake. Okay.
Oh, come on. No. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do this.
I mean, it's ironic, actually, because I was the only one of 3 kids that was planned.
Oh, shit. See, there you go.
Shout out to my sisters. You were all mistakes. So far, like, Lost Hero, he's kind of chilling. He's catching up. Like, I don't think he's going to be stopped from CSing, but it's like he won't get his own CS. So maybe this lane switch wasn't the biggest mistake in the world for me.
No, it seems like it's okay. He's going to get some level. You know, it's going to be nice to have this Prophet with his level 6 at least relatively early on. And I think that once the DK gets 6 now in this bottom lane, at least, he should be able to pressure a bit. And Winner is going to be just fine here, right? Yeah, This is quite a lot of wasted time for Slark. Maybe they managed to get this bounty rune, but now
he's a mid hero now.
Rotation. Yes. Rotations.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Admittedly, 2 minutes later, though, says Naive. I mean, this is meant to be his lane. He is the boss one after all. Now Dendy's the one out of place.
The thing is, trying to out-rotate a Prophet has always been a very difficult thing to do in terms of getting your lanes right. So the DK is going to run mid, and with that the Prophet could TP if he wants to, and yeah, now the Magnus he's kind of stuck here.
Maybe they try... I was saying maybe try and pressure tower here, because they're about to get 6 on Dendy, and they have a catapult, right?
Oh yeah, I don't hate it. They're going to bring the Rubik in. They're going to have a catapult. So Rubik's going to, you know, negate some of this push.
J4. That's a little combo between the Prophet and the Wind Ranger will get them the first blood at the 6-minute mark onto the plus 5 at Khan. And with that, they can turn their attentions back to this tier 1 tower. And we're moving in. Cheshire Cat says, actually, it's nighttime, boys, which means it's fight time for me. They'll find the kill on the Prophet. And he's too tanky to bring down, so Nightstalker will just walk this one off. Yoga, however, is looking for blood on a 5-up. It's going to drag him back, but the reinforcements just aren't there to finish off the kill in time. Maybe with a Hadouken ball through, but they're out of mana on the creep. And instead, that creep works against him as it shackle shots Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, they did get a bit of decent damage there on the tower. However, they lost their Nature's Prophet. He's now going to take up this top lane. There are a lot of rotations here. Spark now laning against Ember all of a sudden.
Nothing.
Not 6 yet.
Nothing will ever compare to
all heroes in this game have now all the cores have laned against each other now, right?
I think so, actually. Yeah.
It's correct, right? At 7 minutes, the Magnus.
Oh wait, Nightstalker and I don't think the DK have been laning it.
Oh, that's true.
They fought each other, but they haven't laned against each other.
They fought each other. Okay, that's fair. Okay, but at least there have been kind of interactions between all the heroes.
Yeah, so everyone has waved.
Everyone's saying hi to one another. Yes.
Yeah. As Last Hero is trying to say bye, but will fail to do so. He does get the kill into Naive with the Wrath of Nature through, but the silence ensures that he will be the revenge kill.
Yeah, it's a much bigger kill though that they get on the Slark here. He was just out of mana to be able to use the Dark Pact, and the Nature's Prophet ult hits him and he just goes down. So I think you're quite happy with this. The Nature's Prophet, he got to use his ult before he died, and yeah, got a kill on the Slark. So even though you lose him, you'll take it.
You especially feel good that you're making that trade at nighttime, right? Because this is meant to be Cheshire Cat's opportunity to really have an impact. His first real opportunity. Gilga able to TP away, but that does mean you're going to fall for that tier 1 tower. Even though you only TP to the tier 2, you just give them the space they need to finish this one off. Nice deny, though, coming out from Rubik.
Ooh, that is going to hurt.
Very hard right-clicking hero here
on
Gilga.
1k gold that they're down right now.
Come on. Okay, maybe they can get some gold back if they can find Naive in the bot lane. They're rotating a lot of heroes here. He should know this is coming, though. Like, this is your typical move from a dire side team. Moving away. I think you need to press R, or you can be pressing F for respect here. Shadow Dance to move away. He hasn't got Pounce for so long, though. There's no reinforcements coming, so Naive is going to die again.
Yeah, they're finding some nice kills here onto Naive. And kind of, I feel like this is a little bit uncharacteristic. I feel like Naive is one of those players that doesn't die that much. But already with the 2 deaths, and they're gonna get another tower here. They did lose their tier 1 top, and that's why we see the 2k advantage for a second there, now back to 1k. But yeah, uncharacteristic of Naive, but at least this Night Stalker now, he's having a very nice game. He's sitting top of the net worth.
Yeah, now we were referring to Naive as a discount Kuman, and now this game he feels a little bit like a discount Naive. But Cheshire Cat, discount Phonic Pog. Fishman kill's been found, chasing 4 for more, but Chrysalis has 2 remnants, so that's not a kill, really. It won't stop him from trying, though, no matter how bad the choice would be.
So, Naive being a discount Naive, like, what is that then? Like, who would that then be?
You're not even allowed to be yourself anymore. A discount Naive would be... What was that for? Because he's about to get another discount. RP, Mio comes in to save the day. Naive able to move away. The Wind Ranger's already down as Gilga finds the kill on the side. The False Promise comes out, but Chrysalis needs to start bottling up to heal up enough. And Gilga, the Fade Bolt is allowing him to tank a lot of damage here, but I'm not sure how much longer he can do that. He has still got the Fairy Fire. Sprout's going to come out on the side. They'll be able to find Naive. He tries to move away with the Shadow Dance. Will be able to pounce just in time to escape, but the Remnant chases on. Chrysalis is on top of him and will close that kill.
Yeah, Naive he's really struggling this game. He's having a...
Alright, so now we need to downgrade him. He's not just a discount Naive or a discount Naive. Oh my god, he's approaching... No, he's not in me territory yet, but we're going to have to think of someone. Like...
I mean, do you know, like, okay, so what position is Rubik right now, right?
Oh, yes, the post 2 Rubik, of course.
It's Slark's position. He's trying to become 4. That's his goal in this game.
That's why he built a Nuve. Yeah, I see.
Yes.
How do you feel about the Midas?
The Midas, I mean, he's gunning for it.
He's definitely trying to buy it.
The thing is, on net worth, he's not that far behind the other guys. He's just 100 gold behind the Ember, who's sitting at 103, so...
Yeah, it just looks deceptive because everyone's so close. You're like, oh, Naive in the bottom half of net worth, but then you go, oh, like 100 gold difference between most of these people. Cheshire Cat looking like a beast right now, though. 5k net worth already.
Yeah, he's already going in for... And I mean, they don't really have that much physical damage. So once you get those BKBs, there's not a lot that the bait can do.
No, because we already said this, right? The ceiling is a lot lower for bait in terms of like their late game. You can see like a hyper late game scenario in which, yeah, it's an Nature's Prophet and Ember. They dish out a lot of damage, but as you get hard into that mid game and try and transition to late, they don't have much. Well, Cheshire Cat, he has the Dark Ascension to stop Last Hero's escape from the bot lane. Denny's trying to save the day. They're bringing Night Stalker low. Stick to run away. The damage is big, but not enough to finish him off. It will scare him away nonetheless. And 5 up, no power shot for 3 seconds. So you can't try and finish that kill.
And the Night Stalker now, he's quite low. He's gonna have to try to, I don't know, sneak back somehow.
It's like, guys, will you please let me return to my base? I don't have a TP.
And now he has daytime too.
He still doesn't have a TP. And this is a very awkward try to escape. Just activate drums to get to the other side. Here's his escape plan, all the way up. And then
Where's he going?
Look at my line. He's following it right now. This is the strategy. You want to get out. You haven't built braces, so you can't hang around. Ignore Gilga's death because you're still escaping.
Yeah, they're taking these towers. I mean, Nature's probably just going to complete orchids now. Well, that would have been the creep, but he's going to complete his orchids. And they're doing some decent timing here on getting these towers down. They already took down 3 towers. 1 tier 2. The one thing is that they're still getting out farmed though. Because there is now a Slark with the Midas. He's trying to see he's already level 11 despite having these 3 deaths. So he's finding his farm. Magnus also now with the Echo Saber. Going in for the Blink next. Both of them starting number 1 and 2 with the net worth. And Night Stalker still up there. Despite having to do... Wait, can you see this? Can you see my drawing?
Yep.
He just did...
Yeah, that's what I drew.
And then he did...
this.
This?
Yeah.
Good lord.
That's why I was drawing on the map. When he was in the mid, I was like, this is his strategy. Just do this.
I mean, that's a marathon right there.
Didn't even have to use a drum charge. And you know what the best part is? He gets back just in time for it to turn to nighttime in 30 seconds. Look at it. It's all calculated.
That was all calculated, for sure.
They'll even have Dark Ascension again. It's all good. It's all good.
It's got the Empower. Poison Beast.
Yeah, Mio's been doing a good job of ensuring everyone gets their Empower. He's like Oprah right now. Naive. Fight's going to start with him. Uses the Shadow Dance straight away to get on top of Denny. Nice lift to stun up the Dragon Knight. Mio holding on to that RP. Won't have to use it to bring down the DK. As Bait lose their captain. RP is thrown out onto an Illusion.
I mean, they really killed that Illusion, though.
They beat the living crap out of that. Did you see how quick that Illusion died?
He went poof.
You know, I know what it was. There's the CIS player called Illusion, right? Like, oh my god. When did Bait transfer Illusion to their team? I know they keep changing people every few months, but I didn't see this coming.
Kill Illusion, kill Illusion.
Yeah.
No.
Got him. Oh, it was an actual Illusion. Damn.
So they're gonna smoke up now. 8 tier. There's gonna be a Yos flying out to the Ember Spirit. See if they can actually catch something here.
Mio is the target. It's not like he just, RP'd an Illusion. If he got Shadow Shot on the one... Oh, there we go. The GG tree. And Mio, the only thing with a tree he wants right now is a peace tree. But he won't find it.
I mean, at least 5 up. I feel like he has almost had 0 impact so far this game. But he does land that one Shackle Shot on his own Ironwood tree, so... He's trying to redeem himself. But yeah, I mean, this Windrunner Oracle so far have had very little impact. The Windrunner only being level 6, I feel like that's quite a big issue right now. You know, he's trailing... He's quite far behind everyone else in terms of level.
Yeah, just a tad bit. But look at it like this, right? If he gets another assist, he will be 5 up.
Yes.
It's the only upside he's got right now, because he ain't going to Blink Dagger anytime soon, and he's still these levels.
Once again, it's like Bait in this game, however, kind of funny. They're not actually getting, they're not getting run over in terms of kills, but they are getting out quite heavily.
So from game to game, the problem changes. But we are at least innovating. Here you go, look, 5 up. He gets up on the kills this time.
He's on the board.
Cheeky little level up as well. I'll even farm the creep as well. This is always a strategy though. Like you let your cores have all the XP, and then you're like, all I have to do is Shackle Shot. You see that Bambi over there? Enchantress got too much XP. I'm gonna go get some. It's working so far. I don't think it'll work against that target though. He makes the right choice and runs away.
Yeah, Slark is slightly more difficult to actually. I mean,
bit...
they're getting scared. There's 3 heroes around this area, and they're scared of the. So.
Yeah, you don't know who's behind him, right? Like, look at the vision game right now. It's kind of a little bit limited for the side of Bait.
Yeah, I think you need to bring more of your heroes into the game. Like, you need to have this Prophet pushing out lanes in the bottom lane. Even like the Night Stalker alone cannot kill. He could always just Orchids and TP out. So I feel like you need to be sitting in these lanes as Nature's Prophet or Windrunner.
Okay, he's participating. They just found Gilga. We'll pick off for them. I don't know if they can hang around to push the tower, though. They're actually retreating because, of course, as we know, infamously, nighttime is fight time for Night Stalker. So you have to be a little bit paranoid about what Cheshire Cat might do.
Yeah, Cheshire Cat is also, he's very, very close to that BKB right now. It's like 30, 40 gold off.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
I kind of like that he didn't rush the blink, right? Because there is a lot of ways of locking you down if you just blink into the bait lineup. And he's already proven in the last fight, they can just focus him down immediately.
Yeah, we're talking about the Magnus now.
Oh, we're talking about the Night Stalker.
Oh, the Night Stalker. Yeah.
The Mag don't take crap from no one. He don't even take crap from illusions. Okay.
Oh no, I think this BKB choice is quite nice. I don't think he has to get this. I mean, even if you get this blink, I think you're not getting this Oracle yet alone. You know, even with their Dark Ascension, just any spell kind of just stops you, and then you're just a useless turd.
You're a big flying creep. This is the polite way of putting it. But you do fly. Cheshire Cat. Getting ready to fly now as he goes in. He sees Dandy, silences him up for the moment, goes straight for the Oracle, trying to bring him down with his BKB activated. And that's an easy pick for them. What more can they get, though? The buyback comes up from the Oracle. That tier 1 tower still standing. RP's going to be there. Mio gets the big one on the Nature's Prophet, drags him away. The false promise to save the day, and Rubik being turned around on now. Pre-fired and reduced their damage, but it's not going to be enough to save his own life. One brought down. Shadow Dance from Naive to move away quick. They still get the Prophet kill at the end of the day. So the buyback from Oracle not achieving as much as they'd hoped. And all of a sudden, the reinitiation comes in. Cheshire Cat, the Dark Ascension has ended, but it's still nighttime for 10 seconds. He's trying to get it done as best he can. We'll move away. Naive goes back in for the moment, but the Shackle Shot doesn't connect on anything. And they don't really have any easy way to walk down this Slark right now. They need to be careful themselves. They're going to pounce straight forward in the Ember, and he's gone. Down and out for 45 seconds, and now they can just return towards the Oracle to try and get this die back as they'll pounce forward, get the clicks, and the 60 seconds without the Oracle on the side of bait.
Yeah, it's also a lot of stolen agility there, 72 stolen agility. So they're going to be able to bring this mid tower down quite easily. And Slark is looking to be very close to finishing Silver Edge here.
Yeah, and at that stage, Dendi, he can't even frontline for the team. He is going to just be ripped apart like paper.
Yeah, he has to look to try to get his own BKB soon.
I don't know if it's coming. I think he's probably going to see the Silver Edge and change to it, but like, could you see a situation where Dendi's going, okay, I actually need someone a bit more greedy, like a Heaven's Halberd right now? Or is it always BKB?
Heaven's Halberd would not also be the worst choice. I think it's not terrible. Kind of makes it so that once you get your BKB, the enemy's BKB will be slightly lowered, and also it just like your own BKB is going to be at a high charges later on into the game, so it's not the worst choice, but yeah, it kind of feels like he might need BKB. We'll see what route he goes.
Naive has completed the Silver Edge. He's on the prowl, and look who he finds, Chrysalis. They forced him back to his Remnant from the mid lane. They don't have the damage to instantly kill him off, though. He will be able to move away. Reinforcements weren't coming in. It's a ballsy play, though. Almost paid off.
Yeah, we're looking at the winner now with the Javelin. She's looking to get the Big Dagger. There's going to be a smoke up for a bait here. And a counter smoke from Khan.
And I like Khan's chances more in the river if this begins like this. The RP is going to come out into two straight away, eviscerating them. Brings down 3, and all of a sudden, Bait just try and cut their losses, but it's too little too late. The well-earned pits thrown the way of Magnus, proving exactly why this hero is so popular amongst the tier 2 scene.
Yeah, and even I think the tier 1, I mean, especially at least you have been known to pick this hero quite a lot. And that's one of the reasons why it's picked. Not the primary one, the RP there, but more so what does empower. You know, the Slark, the fact that he was so far behind and now he's actually, well, he's caught up and now he's also on top of the net worth by quite a bit.
I think the reason I mentioned tier 2, and like I'm not berating these teams at all. It's more the case that when we talk about the true tier 1s, the obvious ones, stuff like Secret, OG, these type of teams, is if you, for example, this Slark were to go for a Midas and an Empower, they would know better how to punish you for that, right? They'd be quicker to do that. And that also comes back to Bait specifically, how we talked about often their issue is getting maybe a little bit too complacent and giving too much wiggle room to their opponent when they should be pushing.
Yeah, Slark just wasted 2 sentries there to try to get this ward, but he didn't find it. Now I feel very silly. It's just like this one ward is surrounded by 4 sentries.
That's what I love about Slark, right? It's like a reminder. You're like, oh, I can do everything. I'm better support than my support. And then he like fails. He goes, okay, you can keep your job, J4. See, look at that.
Yeah,
J4 goes in straight away. Straight away.
Yeah, I mean, he knows. He knows. He's like, man.
Don't you know how to ward, son?
You carry player, you know nothing.
Just boops him on the nose. Silly you.
And it's gonna be the Halberd on the Dragon Knight here.
Yeah, I thought he might go for this. Well, now he'll kind of wish that he had the BKB. He's like, if I can just touch that invis room, but Mio says, no, you don't. That does not belong to you. I'm going to go just scout out for more maybe, or just hang here and ensure that you die quicker.
Excellent idea.
It's going to be more stacks for the Slark. Kiki now further away from his Halberd, and I think Connor is going to go in for this.
Whatever they want, really.
Tier 2 tower here. Yeah, the map is pretty much theirs now with the Aegis on the Slark. And
bounce in, off the mark. But he just wanted to use his Midas. My favorite moment, when someone else uses a salve on you and you feel obligated to back away.
Yeah, a classic.
Because you know they're going to ping you if you instantly lose that salve.
And then you ping them, and then you ping Shadow Dance so that I have this built-in Legion.
Or the other one where you salve yourself and they salve you, and then you point out that you had a salve, and they're like, wow, this is awkward.
Alright.
Oh, uh-oh. Last hero. That is not how you TP away. He doesn't have his own TP for 5 seconds, and the Dragon Tail stun, it's going to be a long one. A 50-second stun is just now on the sideline.
Yeah, that Rubik with the Dragon Tail, also with the Arcane Supremacy, of course. So
slightly
it's
dirty.
It's a very long stun.
Yeah, it's one of those stuns. There's a few in the game naturally. Most of them come through Rubik, where you just kind of like put down your your mouse and pick up a book.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of how far ahead can't feel like they are right now. You see, like the Magnus have this queued up BKB and just decides to buy SNY instead, and now he's queuing up Abyssal. And I feel like this.
Sure.
You don't do this if you're taking the game 100% seriously.
Whoa, hold up. No, because you are piecing people. You Abyssal another person, skew them across to the other group, and then the cleave power allows Naive to get 3 heroes instead of 2.
No, the Abyssal, sure. I'm okay with the Abyssal. It's more
the
so
tangent, yeah.
Over the BTB, yeah.
Ember? In a lot of trouble. That's not how that works. You won't get away with the Yules. He's brought down. Yikes.
Yeah, that's the Rubik's Dragon Tail and the lift and everything, and also the DK now forced to use his Dragon Form and not really getting anything for
I'm not gonna lie, we're kind of approaching that point. Like, I don't wanna poop on anyone's parade, but I can't help but feel Bait have they found the stride, and by stride I mean the typical state, which is the wandering aimlessly part of the game.
This is where we kind of usually see Bait 5 or 6.
Oh, sorry, you cut out there.
Down. Okay, I was saying this is where we see usually Bait around the 25-minute mark, down some 10 to 15k gold.
That's the part that changes. They're always down, but it's varying in amounts from game to game.
Yeah, I mean sometimes it's 8k, sometimes it's 19k, sometimes it's 15. You never know what you're getting.
That's the beauty of Bait. Yeah, probably baiting betters right now. Oh wow, look at this late game potential of Bait. If they could only get there. Oh, they're only 5k behind. Wait, they're 18k behind now. Oh no. Why did I bet the house? Why?
Don't. You can't get angry at if you get angry at players. You're the one betting money. I feel like that's.
Yeah, I mean, like you're the one being dumb with money. Okay, that. I mean, the RB idea is nice. The time on the Aegis allowed them to try on Naive's life, but it won't work. And the jump in from the Night Stalker breaks up the entire fight, finds the kills on both the supports of bait because they're so goddamn squishy, and that means that Dragon Knight is outside the base all alone with no assistance, will be brought down with a BKB still running. Cheshire Cat is free to move away. And even though it's a nice shackle shot, look who's in again. Cheshire Cat stands on the free. BKB from last hero, but he can't deal with the Slark. He's too strong. They'll once again find Fishman. That's going to be his dieback. And they will root up on a J4, but he's too tanky. They bait him in. Chrysalis in trouble. Low on mana. Needs a way out of this quickly, but he doesn't have it. It's a short remnant. Yeah, he gets the kill in the end, but he's going to give his own life over as they spam out the remnants from the Rubik who stole it. And with that, the buyback out from the Ember's not going to achieve too much. Maybe get a kill on Cheshire Cat. But they kind of got what they wanted. The amount of buybacks you've committed now has just increased it up to a 21k net worth lead. That's going to be a dieback on the Wind Ranger. Chased in on the last hero as well. Now he turns around with that long lift on the Chrysalis to bring him down. They want that dieback out of him. It's going to buy enough time, though. They finally get rid of the Slark as the Sprout was good enough. And they're still hunting for him. Mio trying for the kill on the Chrysalis, but he has got the Yules to be able to move away. Looks like bait. They hold.
Yeah, I mean, they hold on the back of, I don't know how many buybacks that was.
3 in the end.
Yeah, 3 maybe in the end. But yeah, I mean, that fight kind of starts with Clark just kind of like running in circles on the spot. Magnus using RP on the ground. And then they're kind of just, I mean...
Who could have seen this comeback for bait?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it does not feel like they're taking this game very seriously.
No. It was one of those moments, you know what it was for Mio, actually? You could kind of see it. He's like, dude, I mean, we're kind of winning this, whatever. But if they, like, jump my Slark right now because the Aegis timing, and I get, like, this OP, perfect time and RP under their initiation, I'm making it onto Reddit, baby. I'm finding myself, like, sponsored team. We're going to be, like, getting L'Oreal to fund our team. We're good.
I honestly feel like it almost looked though as if he did the RP on the ground intentionally.
No, he was like, bro, I'm gonna do like either nothing goes wrong with this because we'll still win the game, or this RP gets us sponsored by Monster.
Okay. That's what happened.
No players do things like BMing. That would be rude, Pajkatt.
Yeah, the other players are not rude by nature. They're
they're civilized, polite boys and girls that never do anything.
They never have a bad word to say about anybody.
No.
Ember.
Alright. Crystals don't get out of this. His teammates might have something bad to say about him. They're just trying to chase him and bring him down. But he's able to move away from the stance because Cheshire Cat turns on the Fishman to try and bring him down and out. And they'll turn around for Ember afterwards. There's your dieback. And with that, it looks like Khan might recall that they were in the mid lane last time when they approached this base, and that does mean there's unfinished business.
Yeah, it's rotating in now and taking up these Rexes. I mean, they could go for the floor, they could go for top Rex, they can kind of just do whatever they want. There's no Ember for
a long ass time.
70 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And start with this kind of stats heavy build on top of the Empower, and there's a Vlad's and Solar Crest. He is going to take these buildings very quickly.
And they're going to take more heroes' heads. Wind Ranger has no escape, no reprieve from these two as they just jump on top of her. And what is our last hero, Nature's Prophet, doing right now? He's split pushing. He's hoping that they don't end the game right now. And it looks like he will oblige. You've got one more fight, bait. One more shot. One opportunity to turn this around.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, usually this is a point where we try to theory craft how can they win a fight, but honestly, I think that you can remove the Enchantress of the game, and even if they have all buybacks, I'm just not sure that they...
No, I've got away. Alright, so what you do is you take part, like, you estimate that you're going to win this tournament, because clearly the only issue is Khan. And then you invest some of that money in hackers to DDoS Khan.
Yes. I like where this is going.
Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game. All right, the game was hackable.
Hate the hackers.
Yeah, exactly. Hate the hackers. God damn it. But don't, because Anna will get you. Like, doesn't care. Will just pounce away. Nice attempt at a silence. Won't be good enough. They dig the yours out. The RP is there, and I think this is the moment where you say bye-bye to your hopes of getting a win today if you're bait. As you're just going to be ran down one after the other, the other.
Hackers hack.
Quick, pay the hackers now. No, it's too late.